Hello, I'd like to welcome back to Castlevania Portrait Room. Today we beat up a boss. We do a lot, get all the progress done, and I learned the valuable meaning to take quest descriptions literally. Yeah. Man, ain't nothing like bad gas to take the wind right out of you. So yeah. Today's episode has been a bit rough. I think it's the fact that I'm sleeping like hell lately, and I really want to get to bed on time tonight. This is not helping. I already have a headache. Such a headache that my teeth are hurting. And usually the point where my teeth start hurting because my head's hurting is the bad part. But as in the boss's area is ridiculously easy. I don't know why the boss is done the way that it is, but you'll see when we get there.
Gale Force.
The force is working out pretty well. Hey, I mastered it! That means I now throw 3 shurikens. That's nice. I'm gonna master a lot of skills by the end of this at this rate. I do not want to know how long it's going to take to frickin'... Oh my god. So painful. I'll say they look much sharper than before. Anyway. There are so many skills and they require so many SPs, and it's kind of goofy. It's going to be annoying. We'll get there when we get there. Here's a pipe you can fall down to pick up an item. I don't get it at all. I'm not ready to do commentary, but oh man, there's so much stress. Ugh. It's hard to sleep good when all you have is stress. Oh look, a genie's lamp. When you push the button, the genie's lamp spews out a bunch of fart gas. This is one of the parts where I faff around the most because those bomb arrow guys are pretty strong, and I gotta beat up a bunch of ghosts in a room down to get the quest. Actually, a pretty good source of SP considering it's 9 SP and not that tough, but I guess you have to kill the little ghosties to get them first, so it's the main limiting factor in that scenario. Charm necklace! You don't want that, because if you get cursed, the first thing you want to do is go back to that dude. Although, there is a ring that supposedly curses you when worn. That's why I might have to wait until I pick that up. I can go look it up right now. Let's not wait. Let us not delay any further. It's 2 constitution less, but yet we go up in defense. That's the interesting kind of stuff. Aww. Oh. Well, I'm gonna grind every item out of enemies anyway. For as long as I can be bothered, so... Skull ring. Neat. What does a skull ring do anyway? Bet you they put it in because they couldn't get anyone to get cursed. Oh no, it gives you good stats, just a lot of bad luck. And curses you. Oh, powder headache might just be to my screen so bright. Oh, I got a new game today! I got Puzzles and Dragons in Super Mario Bros. Edition. Puzzles and Dragons has a lot of fucking story and does a lot of fucking bullshit. Puzzles and Dragons Z. It mocks feedback loops. Oh look, it's a big ghost. Give him kudos. It mocks feedback loops where you have to say yes, and it keeps doing them! The plot is long and winding, but I don't give a shit! Oh, it's so terrible. It's everything that's wrong with RPGs. It's a plot I don't give a shit about because it's cookie cutter as balls. I can't skip any of it. Ugh. Goddamn Banjo-Kazooie. That couldn't do... Oh, man. Banjo-Kazooie doesn't have any reason to withhold powers because it already has a perfectly functional progress blocker. What are they called again? The musical note doors. The musical note doors made some sense because, I don't know, Gruntilda likes a rhyme. And you could sort of be like, yeah, those are progress blockers. And then you had the jiggies you needed to open the levels themselves. Why did you hide abilities? Mario didn't do that. Mario only did it with the caps because the caps were really powerful. And you only got to use them in select areas. But, I don't know, man. There's a lot about Banjo-Kazooie that you could argue isn't great. And I hope to God Ukulele isn't going to do any of that. But it's probably gonna because apparently it prouds itself as going to do fart and gas jokes. So it's probably going to do everything wrong. Because that's just how these things go. What happened to Broken Age? Well, same is going to happen with that Castlevania game. Because that's just the way, that's just how things go, man. Gotta learn to accept the times change. We learn things. If you're the first, you can't be the best. And if you want to be the best, you can't be the first. Because if you're the best and the first, there's no reason to make another game. You are the full delivery experience possible on that field. Banjo-Kazooie can't be perfect unless you contextualize it. And boy, do you have to contextualize it. Like, it's good. I will tell you to play that game and its sequel. But I can make pretty strong arguments that it's not as great as people think it is. But hey, let's not talk about that. That's the cynic in me. I would like to remind you, by the way, that I could not read English at that time. So Banjo-Kazooie was partially my brother helping me out, and partially the fact that they did show you the button combinations. No, they didn't. They didn't tell you them. That was later. Or maybe another game entirely. Let's just stop talking about Banjo-Kazooie. There's nothing to do with this. I don't do current news, and I don't do big fat reviews. Because whenever I start talking about it, and I make some pretty good points, I forget to write it down! And I don't have the editing tools to actually make the video, so forget it. I could make a good script. I could argue why Banjo-Kazooie isn't great, and you would be like, yeah, that's a valid argument. I guess it isn't that great. It's still good. It's still something you should totally play. But I keep forgetting to write it down. Here's a lady that comes out of a painting or something. When she hits Jonathan, Johnson's like, oh man. It's a nice Easter egg. I forget to hit her with knives, so I have to redo this. I redid this because I don't want to deal with the temptation stuff. It also stops you from using the up X, the combo attacks, because, you know, those require both characters to be part of it. Thousand Blades, really effective because she's weak to only physical and resistant to all elementals. Meaning that Thousand Blades just cuts her up. Ha, joke film. It's pretty neat, that sequence. But that's 50 SP that I want. Bobbity bop, boobity boop, come on! I realize it soon. Come on! You know it's coming. I don't even know why I'm mastering all these skills. I guess I'm doing it because, you know, it's kind of fun. Like, you get a lot out of it. You want to know how I know that this toothache is probably just a headache carrying over? Because usually when a when a tooth of mine is actually sensitive, it's sensitive. I can push, pull, rub it over with a toothbrush, and it's like, whatever, man. That, and I woke up with a toothache, and I usually don't wake up with toothaches. Usually when I wake up, I'm like... If it doesn't, I can always see a dentist. I already have a couple of fillings, so who cares? And they're not metal, so hey, metal detectors ahoy. Anyway, now that we get out of here, anyway, I'm going down this thing to pick up some things. That royal set of sandals. Sweet deal, Ruby Bleal, is what I would say. You might notice there's still half the video left. I'm going to grit my teeth until they start hurting for a reason. Actually, I do that a lot. I noticed that I actually grit my teeth more than I should. I don't know why. Should write that down. Figure it out. Oh my god. Ah, the stress of school is just wearing me down. All kinds of stupid stuff with papers and... I'm so tired. If I just wasn't this tired and didn't have a sleep headache, I'd be fine. I'm sleep deprived. I just get super... Ugh. I had to imagine that I made a pretty mellow Doom video today. And now I'm just complaining about stuff. I'm being a big grump. That's my tongue slapped against my teeth. That's my tongue slapping against my teeth after hitting the top of my mouth.
You're back. Excellent.
Excellent!
This is your training.
The fuck? So, about this technique he wants you to do. You can only do it in his room. If you're outside of his room, it doesn't count. It does not tell you this. The only implication there is that he said, I want to see you enter. It's so fucking dumb. Because you can do it for hours and do everything. But if you're not in the room, the command doesn't count. And it's so stupid because it doesn't tell you you need to be in that room. The reason is that you only get to use the power freely after you get it from him. So there's that implication. But you don't know that. To all you know, you're just doing it wrong. And it's really lenient. Just so annoyed, man. I can't take this anymore. Oh man, now I gotta get the blessed Ankh. Because I think those snipers drop. Are those? No, I don't even know. I don't care. I'm just gonna have a headache right now. I'm gonna render this, or maybe let it upload overnight and not give a crap. Sounds like a plan to me, Captain. Look at me try and fail. I'm such a goof. Yeah, you suck. You suck at your job. You couldn't launch in a Hadouken if it was entered for you, and all you had to do is press the button. And make it go whoosh. Man, you couldn't write Hadouken if all the letters were there at the end. I've noticed that a lot of times I say something and I'm like, wait, that's not how you're supposed to... No! I can't end the sentence now because it looks dumb. I speed up, I slow down, I pull every trick out of the book. None of them work. Man, I wish MP stood for multiplayer. Wah! Wah! Come on, Jonathan. You've got to go into his room and do it in front of him. Whoa, Mage's Ring is amazing. Damn, double MP right, that's pretty good. I'll do 100 tasks for that one. You can't do it, Jonathan! You need to be in the room with him! See? I did it in one. That's how stupid this shit is.
You're back. Excellent.
Anyway, I'm done. I'm just gonna have a headache and sit over there and just kind of feel bad about life. Nah, I'll be fine after a good night's of sleep. Let's get that good spirit going. Shake that booty. Boop 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 ba doop boop 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 ba doop boop boop.
Make you a deal.
Yo yo yo! I am jigging the jive. I buy stuff because I have lots of Benjamins. They're bulging from my pocket. Konami Man, Twin Bee, Vic Viper. They are all unlocked by doing hard mode at level caps, and they give you plus 50 to stats. Neat! Sweet deal, Ruby Blue. Sure, why not? At least we're almost done with the episode. That means I can stuff my face with this corduroy blazer.
Thank you.
That was not edible. That was very not edible. Well, I guess we all learned something today. Always do your skills in front of wind, and don't eat corduroy blazers. Not without mayo, at least. That's the trick. Wink. I love a stupid little slime, like, yeah. Man, this jam on Jive and Tunes getting me. Yeah, all these cool skills, I'm gonna level them up all because I'm stupid. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. It has a neat effect when you hit it in the middle, though. Dart's pretty cool in that regard. I should have bought anti-venom and anti-curse poison. Oh, whatever. See you guys next time. From here, I just show off the dart effect a bit. And that's all. See you guys then. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope my complaining wasn't too much. If it was, sorry. I can't help it. I'm just grumpy. Just don't pay attention. Just enjoy Jonathan throwing darts at ladies.